So I'm working on a habitat base for a ball python. This is what I got so far. Started off just putting a couple pieces of wood together, and then I made a channel under here, create a little ledge to hang it on the wall. And then I used the spray can expanding foam from Walmart, and I used a rubber ball to create a little burrow for the ball python mount to be climbing out of. And after the expanding foam dried, I just carved it in a little bit. And then this little log came from a piece of the lilac trees we have in our backyard. And I baked it in the oven at 200 degrees for about 4 hours to dry it out. And then I used my grinder with a wood bit on it to kind of dig in some of the channels and kind of create a little bit more shape than what was there originally, and strip off all the bark. I will be staining this kind of a grayish stain to make it look a little more like a piece of driftwood. But my next step is going to be to cover all this foam. I got some fiberglass resin. I'm going to paint the fiberglass resin on there. And then I've got a mixture of potting soil and sawdust to cover that with. So this is a peat moss, Canadian moss, organic potting mixture. And I had some sawdust laying around from chainsaw carving that I just mixed in here just to give it a little bit more color. So now I'm going to mix up the fiberglass resin, get that painted on here, and get this covered. Probably do a couple coats of that. Alright, while I wait for that to dry, I'm going to mix up a little bit of this classic gray stain and light walnut. Okay, so I got all the dirt on here, fiberglass down, use the air compressor to blow off all the excess. And I've got the board attached. I drilled through here and ran a screw down into there. And then I ran a screw from the back side right into here. So now the log is getting attached. Now I'm just gonna give it a few coats of this matte clear. Alright, so this is dried up a little bit. Next step is I got some fake plant stuff from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just gonna arrange it on here and poke it into the foam, use some hot glue, and cover up that screw hole with some moss. Put a little extra moss on that log. Okay, so here it is completed. Just kind of patch in whatever you think looks good. And ball pythons are from the edge of the jungle in Africa, and they live in burrows and termite mounds, and so I just kind of went with what I envision would be some type of scene towards the edge of the jungle. So now this will hang on the wall, and I will have the python kind of coming out of here, coming up here, and then maybe coming down a little bit like that or something. But that'll be the next step now, is to just let everything on here fully cure and dry, and then start working on the snake mount, which I will do some more videos with that also. I'm not sure what the morph is on the ball python that I'm going to be mounting on here yet. I can't remember, it's in the freezer. So that's it for now. Come back and watch the other videos with the taxidermy ball python. Thanks for watching.